Hello, how's it going? Welcome back to some more F1 Manager 2023 in another part of the Williams Road to Glory career mode. Today we are back with the Hungarian Grand Prix, the penultimate round before the summer break. We've got a little bit of research coming through. Looking forward to seeing where we're at with all of that. I think we are going to pretty much throw everything behind next season's car. It's such a tricky situation because Esteban Ocon does have an outside chance of winning the championship. And if Red Bull do drop off the pace, there is that opportunity there, potentially. But it's so tough because if we throw everything behind this year's car, we're leaving ourselves short next season. And with massive regulation changes, there is an opportunity for us to put aside a lot of research this year and push on next year with a good solid car and really go for it next season. That's the sort of dilemma I'm in at the moment. We will put together some more upgrades once this research comes through, but yeah, it is a tricky one at the moment. So yeah, hopefully you guys are good and enjoying the series so far. Apologies about the technical issues in yesterday's video. Yeah, as I said yesterday, I mean, I was recording it a couple of hours before it came out, and for some reason it recorded in 4K. Then we were just in a complete mess, really, of it was zoomed in on the video because it's a 1080p template, and it was just a nightmare, and a lot of people were very upset about it. But yes, I am sorry about it. It got sorted. It came out late last night, and hopefully you've enjoyed that and are back on it today. And we will be back with the daily content from now on. Obviously, we've got EAFC coming out later this week, so I'm looking forward to getting involved in that. Newcastle United career mode, Football Manager 2024 will be coming out, and Cricket 24, so there will be new games coming out onto the channel to supplement the F1 Manager content, but I'm going to make a conscious effort to keep this going as long as possible. I'd love to, switch to another team at some point and try and rebuild one of the other teams once we've, won the championship and Constructors' Championship with Williams. That will seem the next logical step. But without further ado, let's get ourselves immersed into the action. Thank you very much for your support on the series so far. Really do appreciate it. And hopefully we can have a positive result at Hungary. It's always a track we've done okay at in the past. So I'm looking forward to seeing how we actually get on. We might take a new engine. We are going to definitely have to take a new ERS at some point. Gearboxes we should all be just about okay on. But yeah, we're in a bit of a sticky situation with all of that. It might be that we wait until Belgium to do that. But yeah, we'll see as we get on to the next race. We've got F1 in schools. We will always attend that. That's absolutely fine. But in terms of cars, car parts development, we have got the temporary shutdown as well because of the fire. Right. So I think we want pit stop time. Just going to have tyres there, I think, and then we'll move these to rest periods. That seems to have worked in the past. So, oh, hang on. There we go. That should get everybody happy and dandy. And in terms of staff for next season, heads of aerodynamics, are any of them interested? Well, we do have a few interested, but 2 years, 4 years, 6 months. I mean, Ian Gregg is definitely somebody we'd like to get in for Aaron Melvin. So let's have a little look at Ian Gregg again. So next season, let's go for 3 years. Let's offer him that, see what he fancies. Oh, he's quite happy with that. That's all right then. So yeah, we'll get Ian Gregg in for next season. That sounds good to me. Nice. All right, so that will help us out because that's a much better head of engineering. In terms of race engineers, who's interested? Ben Mitchell's already here. Josh Peckett, but he's still contracted to Alpine for a while. Yeah, it's quite a... Yeah, I mean, the thing is, he is Ocon's race engineer in real life, and that's what I'm just considering right now. We've got Hugh Bird there, who is Perez's. Chris Cronin. I mean, Chris Cronin's an excellent race engineer, of course. Yeah, you have to go quite far down to find James Irwin. I mean, I do like Chris Cronin quite a lot, but we did have him last year, and I'd quite like to hear some different names. So I am going to go for Josh Peckett. I know this will cost us a little bit of money to sort of get him in for next season, if you like. So, yeah, obviously James Irwin's contract will not be renewed, not need breaking. Let's see. Okay, he's accepted that. Cool. Right, 3 seasons. Yeah, he's replacing James Irwin. I think that's fine. He's with Oscar Piastri at the moment. And yes, that's fine. So Ben Mitchell, yeah, he'll be in with Ocon, then we'll swap them around next season. Ben Mitchell will go with Tsunoda, and yeah, I think we're all good there, actually. Very good. Very good. All right, let's continue on then. Yeah, we've got some research complete. Yeah, probably need to get some new chassis developed. Yeah, let's get... Should we get 4 more of them? Seems fine by me. Okay, design center sorted. So let's get back on it. I'm assuming. Okay, that chassis is complete. Have we got ATR stuff? Oh, we do. I'm thinking. I mean, our car's pretty good at the moment. If we go for quite a big upgrade on the front wing to take us on. Yeah, I think that'll be good. Yep. Okay, that's fine. We can get that sorted. And then we're going to get some research done as well. We'll do some rear wing research. So pretty good. Nice. Okay, continue on. New regulations vote, sporting changes. Hey, parts limits. Well, yes, I'm happy to have more parts. I don't know who would ever reject that. Pit crew are exhausted. Bless their cotton socks. Underfloor research is done. I think we can probably just get back onto another underfloor research. Nice. Okay. Put 3 there on the underfloor. And we'll get a chassis going as well with the rest of the ATR time. And then we should hopefully be in a really good place for next season. But also give ourselves another upgrade this season. In terms of finances, I know a lot of people want me to upgrade the facilities. Might do that actually. Wind tunnel probably is a good one. I mean, we have got money, so why don't we upgrade the wind tunnel and upgrade the CFD simulator to try and give us that extra bit of performance for next season. Oh yeah, we can't do that. We've only got 12 million left. That's fine though. Right, let's head into the performance targets for the weekend. So, reach Q2. Reach Q3. I mean, we've done that at pretty much every Grand Prix this season. We're not going to get fastest lap. Quite happy to do a qualifying streak for 5 races just to get some more extra money in the bank. Okie dokie. Let's get ourselves into the 2025 Hungarian Grand Prix. It's going to be a cracker.
Welcome to the beautiful Three Springs Valley, here in Hungary. We've arrived at the Hungaroring, located just outside Budapest. It's one of the shortest laps on the F1 calendar. Drivers are forced close together on this track, jostling for position and defending their space to the end. What on paper could be a low-speed circuit is turned flat out by modern Formula One cars. The Hungaroring's short lap means track position is essential in qualifying, and drivers will need to be careful of track limits throughout the race. In the last round, Max Verstappen flew to victory, the Dutchman proving that he can be absolutely unstoppable when he's in such fine form. What will happen this weekend? Only time will tell.
Alrighty, okay, let's get ourselves into qualifying. We might have to buy Tsunoda a new ERS this weekend. You know what, we're going to do that. That's fine. We'll start using that in qualifying. And we'll probably have to buy him a new engine as well. So we'll get that engine into circulation. So therefore we might as well get the gearbox into circulation as well. Yeah, okay. I'll see you guys for qualifying. It's alternative tyre allocation this weekend actually. So looking forward to that. Okay, so we are ready and raring to go for qualifying. Car setup wise, we're in a pretty good position. I think that would be probably, you know, almost at 100, but we're not going to do that. We'll just revert that back to his 93% or 95% setup. Same for Tsunoda, you know, we could probably eke it out, but it doesn't really matter. We've got a brand new engine in the car of Tsunoda, nothing with Esteban Ocon, which is what we plan. Okay, so let's get ourselves into Q1 and see how things go. It should be an interesting session. We're going to get Tsunoda out there first. And then we're going to go for Ocon pretty soon after. And I'm intrigued at how much quicker Tsunoda will go than Esteban here. And they come round. It's a 14 flat for Ocon. 14.3 for Tsunoda, so not the best from him. I'm thinking let's go straight away once again with Ocon and Tsunoda. Not fantastic, and once again no improvement there. So bring them in, and it might be a case of waiting until the end of the session now. Now that they're bedded in a couple of laps. But Ocon looks good, Tsunoda not so good. Both Sainz currently in the drop zone, which would be a huge shock. Both McLarens in the drop zone as well. We'll see, now they're out there, but just cannot afford any traffic really. And there goes a Ferrari. Is Tsunoda going to get out of the way? I don't think so. Oh, he is. Oh no, that's going to really harm Tsunoda's lap here. Yeah, Tsunoda could well find himself out at this point. Sainz only went 8th there. Yeah, Tsunoda will have been slower in that first sector, and I think he's caused Ocon to be slower as well. Now we're coming up to a Haas, so it's, yeah, it's not gone well, has it? Yeah, Ocon slower. So we're just going to call Ocon in. There's no way he's going to improve, but Tsunoda could, depending on how much slower his first sector was. He's down to 12th at the moment. It's down to the two McLarens, really. So here comes Yuki Tsunoda round the final corner. He heads up to the line. It's a 14.7, and that's not good enough for him. Norris is out of qualifying. He's P16, and it's Daniel Ricciardo who's the last one over the line. Is he going to manage to get through to Q2? He's over the line. He only goes 18th, so both McLarens are out in Q1. That's a real disappointment for them. But it's Yuki Tsunoda who is just about through in 13th, but just couldn't hook a lap together. The traffic was pretty awful there, wasn't it? Right, into Q2 then. And this time we'll lead the way with Ocon. We'll put Tsunoda out there. I'm desperately hoping that we can get through this session without any traffic. Get onto our lap without cars coming out of the pits, and that's pretty much perfect. This is exactly what we wanted. Tsunoda currently going purple, and that's kind of what you'd expect. It's going to be Ocon coming up to the line first. This has got to be his best time so far. It's a 13.7 for him. It's a 13.9 for Yuki Tsunoda. Okay, Perez has gone quicker. Sainz quicker. Albon as well. So it did feel quicker, but they're not actually in that good a place. Right, they're going out again. And this could be a bit of a problem here.
You might get a little bit of traffic at the end of the lap.
Because we've got an Alfa Romeo
clear ahead,
battling.
You good to go?
And Tsunoda starts his lap. Ocon's going to get a hell of a tour. From his teammate. Let's see what happens in this first sector. Yeah, yellow. I'm going to come across Russell very soon. Tsunoda actually going quicker here than he did last time. I think Ocon's been slowed down here. Yeah. No improvement.
P9.
Well, we're struggling a little bit here to get laps in.
Standard in lap.
Okay.
So I'm going to try and be last people over the line. Ocon just out before the Mercedes, but look how many cars there are. Bottas is going to be somebody that passes us. Sainz as well.
So it's all clear ahead.
And again, it's right at the end of the lap that we get caught. It's just not on, and now... Well, Tsunoda's out, I think. Yeah, Tsunoda's had to slow, and so is Ocon. Tsunoda's out. He's going to be starting P20 anyway, but would have been nice to have him through to Q3. Over the line they go, no improvement. Ocon squeaks through, but yeah, Yuki Tsunoda is out of qualifying. What a shame. What a shame for him. Now then, Esteban Ocon. I don't think we're quite there in terms of pace this weekend, but yeah, traffic has been awful. Well, let's see what Ocon can produce without any Yuki Tsunoda. He comes over the line. It's a 1:13.5. It's a little bit quicker than he managed in Q2, but not much. And Max Verstappen, a 1:12.7 from him. So we are miles off where we should be, really. Yeah, I don't really want to send him out yet. I mean, he's P7 at the moment, that's fine. Right.
Expect some bunching.
So here we go. I think Ocon's going to be fine. It's going to be very much last man over the line here. Unless that Ferrari behind is also going to cross the line for a new flying lap. So here goes Esteban Ocon then. This is his ultimate time of the weekend. And yeah, the Ferrari hasn't come round again. So this is the ultimate time for Ocon. Needs to absolutely nail every single corner. He's currently down in P9. He's out-qualified by Valtteri Bottas at the moment. Green in the first sector though, and that's what it's all about. And finding those little nuggets of time. And if you can find a decent amount of time, you could get all the way up to 5th. He's come through the middle sector. It's green again. There should be a good improvement from Esteban Ocon, but is it going to be enough to lift himself from 10th place on the grid? Because that's where he currently is. He's coming around now. This is going to be surely his fastest lap of the weekend. Ocon comes round the final corner. He heads up to the line. It's going to be in the low 13s. It's a 13.2, which is enough for P8. Bit of a shock, really, isn't it?
It's race day, and final preparations are underway.
The heart may be in Budapest, but the racing soul is right here. Decades of F1 history saturate every turn of the Hungaroring, including the 1989 Grand Prix, where Nigel Mansell bullied his way from a P12 start to an ultimate victory. We've been having sunny weather here today, but there are some clouds looming that might complicate things for teams further down the line.
I wonder then what the Hungarian Grand Prix has in store for us on this occasion.
Okay, so obviously Tsunoda will be starting right at the back. Now, what we could do is change his engine back out again and just keep that fresh. Kind of seems silly to use it, but I suppose he also needs all the help he can get to get back into this Grand Prix. Yeah, I'm in a bit of two minds here. We'll look at Ocon first. So he's got new tyres galore. But I don't know what the fastest way to do this race is going to be. Yeah, I mean, that seems to be the way to go. Soft, medium, hard. Push on the hards a little bit later on. For Tsunoda, meanwhile, he will have an excess of soft tyres. I mean, could we try something really crazy? Because he's got so many soft tyres. Could we try a 3-stop? I don't know if this is gonna work. It could work. It's just quite unlikely to. Yeah, if we can extend that first stint. Go on, let's live a little, let's go for it. Yeah, 3-stop strategy for Tsunoda. I don't see that actually really coming off. Might swap around the first and middle stint. To try and just say, look, let's make some positions up at the start, get in, hit some clean air after the pit stop. Yeah, that might be the way to do it. That might be the way to do it. Right. Okay then. Let's get ourselves into this Hungarian Grand Prix. It could be a bit of a tough one for the team.
Atmosphere at the Hungaroring as we prepare for 70 laps of the Hungarian Grand Prix. And it's always an entertaining race when Yuki Tsunoda is involved.
This race sees them join the group of Centurions to have made 100 starts in Formula One.
So let's see what today has in store, shall we?
Here we go then. We're ready for the lights. It is Max Verstappen on pole position. Lights out, away we go. And he gets away well ahead of George Russell, which is exactly what he wanted to do. But there goes Charles Leclerc. He's going to have a look round the outside of turn 1. And he does manage to hold him off. But it's very interesting. There's quite a few hard tyre runners. There's a few soft tyre runners out there as well. A few mediums. There's different strategy out there, and I think that's going to be exciting. But it's a Red Bull 1-2 at the moment. Then Russell 3rd. Perez is currently 4th. Mercedes do seem to be getting back into things, as Kevin Magnussen is currently 5th. Then Gasly. Then Ocon, who's made a place up into 7th. Then Sainz in 8th, followed by Albon 9th and Bottas in P10. Right, we are going to say high overtaking aggression for both drivers, particularly Yuki Tsunoda, who's going to need to get past the likes of Mick Schumacher and Théo Pourchaire very, very soon, if he is to manage this. But it's Max Verstappen that leads early on here, championship leader. Tsunoda desperately trying to get down the inside of Théo Pourchaire. He's through. Very nice. Now Mick Schumacher up into turn 4, please. Not quite. Well, there goes Ocon side by side with Kevin Magnussen. Doesn't quite manage it, but we'll still pressure him around these next couple of corners. And DRS is, of course, enabled. And now Ocon just needs to extend this stint a little bit. And it might be a case of trying to avoid high-risk curbs. That might be a way that we do help him out a little bit. And Kevin Magnussen struggling to stay within the 1 second window of the car in front. So Ocon closes in nicely. Should have a chance here. Okay, doesn't quite manage it. Yeah, Tsunoda needs to get past Mick Schumacher very, very quickly here. Yep, this could be the chance. Yeah, I'm thinking we don't want to be avoiding high-risk curbs because he's lost out Kevin Magnussen. He's behind Sainz now, so I don't think that's helping. As Tsunoda has overtaken Schumacher. How did he manage that?
So we're heading now
Went round the outside of turn 4, down the inside of turn 5, and he's through. Perfect. Right. Now on to Daniel Ricciardo. He's next. Needs to get that sorted pretty quickly. Yep, DRS active. Yep, Ocon doing a similar thing in terms of just staying with Albon for now, but well, he's actually behind Albon. So Ocon not off to a good start here. And now with Daniel Ricciardo, yeah, Tsunoda just trying to be last of the late breakers there. Didn't quite work out. He's desperate to make a move. When's he coming in? Lap 15. So about halfway through his stint. Okay, needs to try. Oh, he nearly got past there, Nick de Vries, but yeah, time to zoom it forward. So Ocon managing to stay reasonably close in this top 10 as Tsunoda manages to get past Nick de Vries now. And we'll surely just catch up to Daniel Ricciardo and Lando Norris. It looks like Bottas has had a spin. Well, Norris and Ricciardo. I mean, Ricciardo looking quicker than Norris. Of course he is, because he's on soft tyres. But no, Tsunoda passed Ricciardo. That's a big move. Yep, had the outside line and then managed to outbrake him by the looks of it. Very good.
And up into 14th.
So he's passed now. Just needs to be a bit careful of Daniel Ricciardo's DRS. So they're not far away from pit stop territory. Yeah. How's Ocon's tyres doing? They're okay. They're okay for now. Right, Tsunoda desperately trying to get within DRS range of Lando Norris. I think he's just about managed it here. Might have even got out of the DRS range of Daniel Ricciardo, so that will help him push on over the next couple of laps as his pit stop window is now open. So Tsunoda should be up to P12 before he comes into the pits, is what I'm expecting to happen here.
Contact at turn 1. Debris ahead of turn 1.
There's a crash involving multiple cars. It's actually Alex Albon and I think that's Kevin Magnussen, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, a little bit of carbon fibre missing from their cars. So that might give Ocon a bit of a chance to catch up and pass. Okay, so Tsunoda is going to be coming in this lap, going on to the medium tyres. And yep, tries down the inside of Norris, he is through. That's perfect. And now hopefully just going to attack the rest of this lap. Gets himself some clear air on the medium tyres to just really put in some top quality laps and get a bit of an undercut on these guys. So here we go then, he's into the pit lane. Need a good stop. Good first stint to get from 20th up to 13th. And he's in. Oh, and that's a slightly slow stop. 2.9 seconds. But he has come out ahead of Zayn Maloney. And now on brand new tyres, I'm expecting good things. Look at him somehow back down to 9th. What's going on here? Right, we're going to give him a little bit of licence with his ERS to try and stay ahead of people. And well, we have had a lock-up from K-Mag. Isn't what he wanted, obviously. Yeah, I'm going to bring him in next lap. Tsunoda coming round. And this is going to be his fastest lap so far. Yeah, he's come out well ahead of Lance Stroll, actually, who's had a pit stop issue, but even so, he's nicely ahead of that little group. Okay, so here comes Esteban Ocon then. He's going to be coming into the pits. And yep, that's a nice pit stop. He's away just behind Carlos Sainz, but ahead of Kevin Magnussen. And weirdly in all of this, he's actually not too far ahead of Yuki Tsunoda after one pit stop, which shows how powerful the undercut is, and that's, I think, what is going to be so crucial for Tsunoda. And there's, well, Magnussen running wide again. And that's slowed down Yuki Tsunoda, who just goes down for the inside this time. No messing about. And now Tsunoda into the top 10 on merit. He's not a million miles behind his teammate Ocon. Gasly's just come out of the pits. Right, let's get back on to interval here. Gasly using the DRS to good effect. But definitely much quicker at the moment. As well, Lance Stroll has put in fastest lap of the race. And Gasly's managed to get past Ocon. Here goes Tsunoda round the outside. And he is through. And through quite nicely in the end. I think Ocon feeling the effects a little bit of that older engine. Yeah, definitely struggling a little. But they could well find themselves battling again here. And there goes Ocon down the inside, he's through. I'm quite happy to let them fight. But maybe we need them off high aggressive overtakes. So that they're not absolutely going to take each other out. Yeah, so we can just keep going. Yeah, still obviously been no safety car yet. It's very interesting. And then I'm thinking, tell Tsunoda, just don't fight with your teammate, because I think Ocon will have a better chance of catching the cars in front if he's not defending from Tsunoda every 30 seconds. It defends us from the cars behind as well. Okay, let's push Ocon on a little bit. Well, Tsunoda's been passed by George Russell. Yep, there goes Oscar Piastri through as well. Well, 7th and 9th at the moment. That's not actually horrific. Stroll's locked up out there. Right. Let's get going with Tsunoda. So he's actually going to be coming in this lap. And he's through on Carlos Sainz. Yep, still quite a while until Ocon comes in. I'm tempted to just say, let your teammate through. Ah, hang on. Ah, well, he's coming in anyway. Yep, nice. Now then, on to the soft tyres again. Back in 11th place. This is actually a really good place to be in for him. And I'm hoping that he can just pump in the laps and get himself right back into the action.
Big shunt.
There's a big crash somewhere. I think it's George Russell. What's happened to him? Well, he's come round turn 2 and he's just lost it at the rear end. Oh, he's just into the barriers. I think he's okay, but yeah, a little clip with the barriers. I'll just allow Tsunoda to push on, use his ERS, get away from Lando Norris. You don't want to be in that battle. So, Yuki Tsunoda currently in P9. Absolutely bossing the lap times at the moment. He's still got one more pit stop, of course. Ocon up in P6. And when's he coming in? Oh, he's coming in this lap. Right. Let's get him onto the hards then. Might as well absolutely hammer in his lap time as well. And here comes Ocon. Needs a quick one. Yeah, that's okay. He's away in 9th place on the hard tyres. He's going to be attacking those all the way to the end now. Meanwhile, Yuki Tsunoda is starting to catch Alex Albon. Right, let's have a look at tyres. Yep, everybody in the top 6 other than Charles Leclerc is on hard tyres. It's quite amazing, really, that Tsunoda's within 24 seconds of the leader. So here goes Tsunoda. DRS active. It's going to go down the inside. Beautifully done. I'm going to tell him to just get away. Perfect. So Tsunoda up to 6th. Ocon hopefully going to close in on Norris. Once he does, we'll let him get going. So Ocon through, and now let's pull him away from Lando Norris. Yep, Charles Leclerc into the pits, as is Perez. Tsunoda coming round now. I think he's going to come out ahead of them. Yeah. And there is yellow flags out there. No safety car. It's Piastri who's spun. And Piastri up in 2nd at the moment. But this is amazing from Yuki Tsunoda. From 20th on the grid. Just shows you what a brand new engine can do for you. And shows you what traffic can do for you as well. Sainz is absolutely stuck behind Norris. Ocon just pushing away. It's nobody's business. Here comes Charles Leclerc on Tsunoda. Obviously Leclerc in a faster car on fresher tyres, easily through. Right, let's zoom it forward. Yeah. Now Tsunoda will be coming in the next few laps.
The window is open.
Yeah, copy.
Definitely wants to attack these tyres now
Let's close this gap.
as much as he can. Can he get Oscar Piastri here? And then he's going to come in, pop on another set of these soft tyres. And then be everywhere on merit. So he goes down the inside. Beautifully done. So Tsunoda, yeah, that's going to be next lap that he comes in. Puts on another set of new soft tyres. So Gasly's come into the pits. Taken by Albon there, I think, or has he just closed up on Albon actually? I think he's just closed up on Albon. Tsunoda in. This is a big moment in this race. Needs a good pit stop, gets a good pit stop. And he's back out in, well, 8th position ahead of the Ferraris. So he is going to be scoring some points today, which is pretty amazing, isn't it?
Copy.
You can afford to drop back.
Copy.
Ocon still pushing on, still catching Oscar Piastri, who is on awful tyres. He's coming into the pit, so Ocon up to 4th place in this race. It's worked out well for the Williams strategists. But I tell you what, Tsunoda could well finish up in 4th place come the end of this race. Gasly's going to be a contender as well. Yeah, Ocon at the moment doing a grand job. We have got 15 laps to go here. Right, Tsunoda, let's hop on board with him. Should be able to make the move on Albon quite nicely. Yeah, but it's just about braking harder, isn't it, and getting through. And that's exactly what he's managed to do. Right. Now then, you can see Gasly is starting to close in a little bit on Ocon. It's still 4.3 seconds. But somehow Max Verstappen has taken the lead very much in this race. And his tyres will last to the end now. Tsunoda up to P6 at this point.
Low on pack.
Okay, right. Yeah, Ocon slowly catching up to Perez, but
Crash ahead, crash ahead, crash ahead.
well, what's happened?
Debris.
Crash involving multiple cars. Porsche, one of them. Yeah, not the best. But again, no safety car. And that's hampering us slightly at the moment. It would be lovely to have a safety car and just give us a chance. So all we need is a little chance to really set the cat amongst the pigeons in this race. Now Gasly still catching up to Esteban Ocon. 10 laps to go. Tsunoda is now caught up.
Get the tyres down now.
Copy.
Yep, 8 laps to go here. Can Tsunoda get within DRS range of Gasly? I think he can. He might even have it here. Yes, he's done well there. And this could be the moment he gets past Pierre Gasly. And does. Brilliantly done. And now we make the decision of, I think Ocon has to stay ahead of Tsunoda. Because I don't think Tsunoda is going to get up to Perez in the last few laps. So, we're going to just say, don't fight your teammate. On 8 seconds. I just don't think Tsunoda can manage that. It's very tough, isn't it? We don't want to bring team orders into it, but those 2 points could be crucial come the end of the season, and if we lost the championship by 2 points, we absolutely kick ourselves. And yeah, well, Tsunoda might well have managed to get past in the end, but what he is managing to do is stay a decent distance ahead of Gasly, so it's going to secure 4th and 5th for the team after we started 8th and 20th. I think that is an amazing result. It really is. And on to the last lap. Max Verstappen starts the last lap. I think Leclerc is closing in slightly. Not by much though. And they're on pretty dead tyres, as is everybody. But yeah, we're gonna be aggressive on the
copy that.
last lap for all of our drivers.
Close the gap now.
And see what we can do here. So can Ocon go and put in fastest lap, for instance? That'd be nice. Don't think so. Well, he's put in a personal best middle sector, but it's Max Verstappen that wins the Hungarian Grand Prix. Ocon's going to come round. He's going to finish 4th place in the end, which I think is an incredible result for the team. He comes over the line and does well. Tsunoda finishes in 5th. And overall, a very good team performance. We pulled away 2 seconds from Gasly there in the end. 1:16.3 to finish for Yuki Tsunoda. Might have been able to get fastest lap, but yeah, I think it was worth getting those 2 points in the bag for Ocon.
Also, thanks for the factory people.
Oh, lovely job.
And you got to say, exciting times for that new engine. To a 3-stop strategy for Tsunoda today, and he managed to finish P5. You know, that was very impressive. New engine for Ocon, probably at Italy, I would imagine. And we can maybe go on and try and secure a victory. But 4th and 5th in this Grand Prix, when we started so low, that is huge.
Now that's an excellent drive today from Esteban Ocon.
That really was such a strong performance, and they come away from today with a top 10 finish. Amazing, really, really good for the team.
The team has been waiting patiently there, and you can see just how much it means to each and every one of them. And no doubt, Verstappen fans will be celebrating the Dutchman's achievement.
Taking their 8th win of the season, there's just no stopping them.
And as far as those three are concerned, well, they'll be leaving Budapest hungry for more. Now, Peru, no doubt there'll be a lot for the teams to process after that race. But how do you think the Williams team are feeling?
No doubt they'll be pleased. Both drivers really delivered. And what's more, there were lots of positives to be taken away from the race.
And that then marks the end of our time here in Hungary.
Next time, the teams will be adding another year to the legend of Spa-Francorchamps. Anything can happen at the Belgian Grand Prix.
Okay then, well, I think that's going to be pretty much that. Gasly finished 6th in the end, ahead of Sainz, Piastri, Albon, and Zhou Guanyu finished in the points for Alfa Romeo, who are definitely having a better season than they've had so far in the series. Max Verstappen does open up a 41-point lead over Ocon. Ocon nearly 50 points ahead of Charles Leclerc. I mean, he's been Mr. Consistent this season, but yeah, I mean, he's taking on Max Verstappen. It's going to be an almost impossible task in second-rate material, you know. Tsunoda doing a great job. He's currently in 6th. Should finish ahead of Carlos Sainz. Is in a battle with, you would say, Russell and Perez, probably for 4th place in the championship. A little bit unlucky with a couple of the DNFs this season. But definitely, you know, not quite at Ocon's level. Very glad that we've got a driver of Ocon's caliber in the team this year. Into this fastest pit stop category. Both got 1 and 2, so once again we dominate in that championship. We're over 270 points in front. Okay, very good. Obviously a pit stop issue for Tsunoda early on. It was a stuck wheel nut. Not a lot you can do about that. But let's get ourselves moving forward. 3.1 million made, and that will help us out immensely, because we have bought a brand new engine ready for the next Grand Prix in Belgium as well. So if you have enjoyed that, give it a big thumbs up down below, subscribe for plenty more F1 Manager videos, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.